In this tutorial, I will be walking you through how to use this trainer producer script template and ensure your virtual classroom program is focusing on engagement rather than slides and content. It will also show how to give the appropriate instruction to the person helping you with the technology. The producer is key to the success in the virtual classroom experience, and it is essential to make sure they've got the right information. So let's get started. I am Gail, expert in design and facilitation for the virtual classroom. And I've been using this template for every single courses and training online for the past 12 years. So now you should have downloaded this document. On the first page, you should put all the logins for all the tools used during the session from your Zoom, Adobe, WebEx, whatever software you're using for the sessions. And then all Mentimeter, Miro, simulation software, everything. And when you started, you're finding yourself with this little bit daunting grid, divided in slides and content, trainer activity, technology and producer, and timing. So let's have a look at what it actually looks like when it's completed. When it's completed, you've got a visual of the slide in the slide column, but very well, you could have nothing. So you can have a Mentimeter, you can have no slide where participants can see each other in the grid view, and it's very good for connection, and it's quite nice to actually see real people rather than slides. And I'm going to scroll down to a part where we've got a breakout activity. So let's have a look at this breakout activity on trust. There is a whiteboard that the participant will be sent in the chat to complete, and that is presented in the slide as a slide to explain the purpose. The trainer side, the trainer column always contain the goal of the activity, the slide, whatever message we're trying to share. So by taking it out from the slide and the content and putting it here in the trainer script, it really helps clarify the slides for the learners. You've got the instructions, what should be done. Because it's a breakout activity, the producer element is longer actually than the trainer. So the producer have content to type in the chat that they can easily copy and paste from this column. Copy and paste, and then they know that they have to set up the breakout, 3 groups. Be always clear, if you need 3 people in the breakout room, X groups of 3, or if you need 3 groups for specific aspect of the debrief, or 2 groups, just write it down so they're ready. Then open the breakout, set of activity, and the timing. Break down the timing into how long there is for the instructions. Complex activity will require longer. Time for the actual activity, the debrief, and always account for transitioning, so from the actual activity, feedback, and so on, onto concluding what we're doing and moving on to the next activity. Here we actually have the debrief, and there is some comment to be put in the chat to help with the conclusion. For example, here we've got we're asking one commitment, what thing they're going to start doing, for example, or it could be one takeaway, something like that. And then there is a wrap up on the content, trust, for example, and moving on to the next point. The general idea is every party to the program, whatever their role, whether they're the trainer or the producer, will easily find the key information, and it flows quite quickly. It does make for a rather long document, and it can be a little bit daunting, but it is easy to scan. And if a trainer has to be onboarded last minute and don't have a lot of time to prepare, they pretty much have everything they need on this document. I hope you find it useful. Please do reach out if you need clarification, and wishing you the best of luck in preparing your script.